Hey, welcome to my vlog here, which is a supplement to the blog that I wrote about a marketing geek stream. And that marketing geek is me and how I became a physical therapy practice super fan. Physical therapists are always striving to provide the best care for patients and at the same time, really trying to work hard to grow to practice. So balancing that care and growing to practice can be a challenge at times. And in today's world, it's a big opportunity to leverage marketing to gain new patients and to engage those patients in a way that becomes a differentiator. And, I'll tell you what, my first visit to a physical therapist happened just a few weeks ago. And unfortunately, I decided that I needed to find some help with a physical therapist after some issues I was having with an injury. And, it was as if when I walked through the door, I was in a marketer's dream. I was going into a clinic in Leander, Texas physical therapy specialist. And from appointment to the first visit was great. And when I got there, it was interesting because when you walk in, you see, of course, your typical leave us a review if you had a great experience, and that's amazing. But there was some signage there that was pretty interesting. And I'll get into that in the blog as well. And in this vlog also, the patient engagement program at Texas Physical Therapy Specialist is literally gamified. And it hooked me as a new patient as soon as I walked in the door because I could see instantly what the cause and effects of this marketing was. So it was great. It was really nice. And, I saw it from the very beginning. And what I saw from the very beginning was when I got out of my car and I noticed someone was walking back and forth in the parking lot. I was like, are they exercising? Do they send patients outside to exercise in the parking lot? And why would a patient have a Texas Physical Therapy Specialist t-shirt on? And then you're looking at me like, well, Cameron, you have a t-shirt on as well. And then I stepped out of the car, like I said, and I was like, well, okay, that's odd. And I went into the building and I saw other people sitting down and they were wearing t-shirts too. And I thought, wow, okay, these are definitely not staff members, they're patients. So something has to give here. It was interesting and I saw the collaboration right away between patients and team. And when I checked in, I was like, let me think about this. What's going on here? These folks are wearing t-shirts. Everybody's so happy. It's like a happy family in here. What's going on? So I went back to the wall that I saw, that marketer's dream wall, and I read the sign. The sign read t-shirts at the top. On your third visit, you'll receive a free Texas Physical Therapy Specialist t-shirt. Wear your t-shirt to each visit, and you'll add a point to our score for the week. A tech will also spin the wheel for you to get extra points or tricks done by our therapist. If we reach our point goal for the week, we get to wear our t-shirts on Friday. And I thought immediately, that's a genius idea. As a marketer, I could see so many levels of this genius aspect to it. And I saw, the non-stop cycle of engagement. At the most basic level, it appeals to patients wearing their t-shirts so that the staff can wear their t-shirts on Friday. And it appeals to that core human emotion and the desire to help others. And what's the effort to put on a t-shirt? What's the reward of putting it on and wearing the t-shirt to your PT appointment? And the reward is moderate, okay, I'm going to wear my t-shirt to the appointment, but that is boosted to a higher level when there could be a wheel spun to result in points. And then, of course, the reward that the team gets to wear their t-shirts on Friday. So it makes us feel good. It's that human desire to feel helpful and to be helpful. And it works well. And it's so simple. And it's a very cyclical effect of simple marketing that has happened here. The team is happy because they hit their goals. They hit their points goal because enough patients wore their shirts to the appointments. The happier team provides even better service to the patients. The patients are happier and therefore more likely to wear the t-shirt to other places they visit before or after their PT appointment. Even more so, the patients are more likely to choose to wear their t-shirt on a day where they do not have a PT appointment. Even better yet, the patients who wear the shirts to every visit are more likely to remain loyal in the sense of being on time for appointments, engaged with their appointments, and staying with the practice. That's the cyclical effect of this marketing, as you can tell by everything that happens in that circle, as you'll see on the screen here. that t-shirt super fan cycle I put up here. The effect depends on an all-hands approach. So I can speak for it working at this location in Leander because everyone I encountered in my 3 visits so far was happy, proactive, on time, and part of a family that was like being nurtured from the moment they walked in the door for their first visit, which I can speak to with confidence. So I graduated to being a super fan on this 3rd visit, as was mentioned, is that 3rd visit's when you get the t-shirt. And it's kind of the key to graduation. It's kind of your diploma. So I was super happy when I received a t-shirt, of course, but being able to see the inner workings of this marketing was just so eye-opening. And I had to give them all the credit in the world for this. It was so amazing and then seeing how happy the team members, how happy the patients are, and how proud of their brand and how proud of their office they are in their respective roles and ways. And it really created that one, just from day one in the office, that the emergence to being a super fan. So I enjoy the care I get there. They're amazing. The entire team has been great to me, engaged and, like I mentioned, happy. And then the t-shirt, again, was that diploma at the end. And that's what made me a super fan. So the point here is think about how I say it's simple, but nothing's ever simple to get the best results. However, it can be if you get everything clicking and you get the wheel spinning, no pun intended to their wheel spinning for points, but you get this wheel turning and spinning, you get that going into motion, and it becomes easier over time. I imagine when this was being hashed out and put together, that there were some struggles to get it going and get everybody on board and get the buy-in. And that's with any program. But once they got that going, it's been so fluid and it's amazing. And I can't wait for my next appointment because I'm going to be proudly wearing my t-shirt. And I'll show you here the back of the shirt in just a moment as well. And you'll be able to see, what it's all about, and really a wonderful, wonderful marketing technique by this team at Texas Physical Therapy Specialists in Leander, Texas. So thank you very, very much.